I'd like to start this post-match review by screaming, absolutely, oh my God, yes. And shout out to my dad, who is a Spurs fan, who is currently upstairs and just shouted down that I'm adopted. Yes! And you're going to watch this later and I'm going to carry on gloating because, oh my God, a 94th minute goal, making it 3-3. Come on, West Ham. I love being a West Ham fan. I sometimes hate it. But overall, moments like this make every annoying defeat, every crappy bit of defending that we occasionally do, worth it for moments like this. And you could see how much it meant to the team. And I know every West Ham fan everywhere was screaming when Lanzini put the ball in the top of that net. Yes, I am so happy. Like, okay, so I already know, when I do these reviews, I know what I'm going to say. I have an idea in my head. Only now, I was so overexcited and hyped that I don't know if I can. Because, oh, what a goal. Lanzini, what a beautiful person. But okay, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my post-match review as I would normally do it. Now, obviously, my first opening line was, can we arrange for Moyes to isolate again? And do you know what? All credit to David Moyes. All credit to David Moyes. Now, I'm going to cover why I wanted to put him back into isolation. And I want to talk about the bench. Listen, all right? Could be a little bit negative, but I'm extremely, extremely happy. But I do need to talk about the first half. I don't particularly like international break. I think it kind of ruins our flow a bit. And I think in the first half, Spurs were playing an absolute textbook game. Spurs were being Spurs. And unfortunately, we were playing right into their hands. I mean, we were giving them acres of space. You know, Son's goal within, 45 seconds? Wasn't the best start. And obviously, Kane, again, we would just, and this is, the thing is, right, this isn't disputing that Spurs aren't an absolutely fantastic team, because they are. They're clinical, they're good, they play, at the moment, they're playing like a top three. They're playing fantastic, and to come up against them was always going to be difficult. And playing them was always going to be hard. I don't think any fan, or I gave an optimistic 2-1 win to West Ham, which I thought I'd totally blown myself out of the water quite early on after Kane's goal, after both his goals. And they're a great team, and it's not taking away from that, but I was frustrated that Moyes obviously didn't say to the boys before they went out, don't give them space. I mean, we allowed them to do, Kane and Son, to do whatever they wanted, and obviously goals happened. Our defence was terrible. Again, that goes in with the acres of space thing. I just didn't think our defence was particularly up to it in the first half. To be honest, I didn't think Rice, his head wasn't really in it, in my opinion. I don't think he played great in the first half. But the thing is, they were the better side, which isn't surprising, but they played outstanding in the first half. We didn't have a chance. More down to them than maybe us. They're better than us. But definitely, we just allowed them to do what they wanted to do, and we didn't really put a stop to it. Onto our bench. So obviously, we went into half time, 3-0 down. At that point, listen, all right, you can batter me in the comments for it. 3-0 down at half time, you would be thinking substitutions. But then let's have a look at our bench, because our bench, in my opinion, was pretty weak today. Hilaire got a knock and didn't start, so we didn't have a striker. Okay, I can hear you shouting at me. I know Antonio plays as a striker, but we didn't, if Antonio got injured, we had Yarmolenko, fine, but it was still a bit stressful to see Hilaire not even on the bench. So he didn't bring any subs on at half time. 3-0 down. Was I ranting a little bit in the watch along chat? Of course I was. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't ranting about substitutions. But at 3-0 down, you think you would anyway. Credit to Moyes' time. here is my credit to David Moyes. He did bring on a double substitution earlier than he usually does. I was impressed. Credit to Moyes. So although earlier I didn't want to give him a great deal of credit to Moyes. Second half, we were a bit of a different team. We came out and we were a little bit more dominating. I thought our defence was better. We weren't creating a ton of chances, but we were creating chances, which was much more than the first half. We just couldn't really finish them in the second half. And I worried that would kind of be the end of that, because, you know, Fornals missed an absolute sitter. I mean, in fact, Fornals scored himself. Ball went over, but, you know, 3 to Spurs and 1 to Fornals. He put himself in the goal. But, you know, then, you know, as I said, double substitution came on. I was happy to see Yarmolenko. Listen, I would have put Yarmolenko on at half time. Just in my opinion, I think he would have been better off earlier. But look, I'm going to get moaned at for that as well. But, you know, I'm not a manager. I'm a fan, probably sitting here talking utter rubbish, but that's what I would have done. Kane had another shot in the second half. Again, just this issue where just we gave him space. He was just able to do whatever he wanted. He just had too much space. And then Balbuena headed a great ball. And now, on the topic of that man, I thought defensively he just wasn't very good today. But fantastic goal. But I think defensively he was an ace. And then about a minute later, own goal. I mean, lovely from Yarmolenko to foul. Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? If there's any Czech people in my comments again, help me out here. Just help me out. And then headed into his own net. Yes, love to see that. Love to see it. 3-2. You know, that's more than something. You know, 2 goals in quick concession. Snoddy came on. I got wildly overexcited to see Snodgrass. I then within a minute, Bale took a shot, and I thought, good, that's going in, and that fact it was wide of the mark, but I thought that would finish us off then. But no, nothing was finished. Nothing was finished, because we got a free kick that Cresswell took, but then had to retake, and then we equalised. Lanzini in the top corner. I just deeply unexpected. Did not expect it. Was just fantastic. And 94th minute, what a comeback. What an actual comeback. So credit to Moyes, because the 2 subs he made a difference to us. You know, don't say it, Rebecca. I'm not going to say it. Okay, could have come on it, but they made a difference. And credit to Moyes. I think in the first half, you know, I wasn't raving about his in-game management, but second half, come on, Moyes, don't isolate. Make sure you're on the sidelines every match. We need you. You know, come on, Moyes. I will credit him. I'm not his biggest fan, and people, you know, if you watch my videos regularly will know I'm just not the biggest fan of everything that he does. But credit to him. I think, you know, it was great. Again, Spurs, fantastic team. You know, I was optimistic, but I didn't expect to win today. But I will take that point. I will take that point all day. Come on, your Irons. We're absolutely massive.